Another cool feature we have is some modules have the advanced media query option, which helps you determine when to show or hide those modules. And so, for example, Divi normally has a custom breakpoints already in that determine their mobile, tablet, and desktop. So starts off with their desktop view, right? And then when something gets down to 980, it's going to flip into the tablet mode. And then when it gets to 767, it's going to flip into their mobile or phone mode. But with you can say, hey, I want to choose a different value for that. So I'll give you an example. This demo 2 here, the first breakpoint that Divi has, the tablet is fine with me here. So when we get down to 980, I'm fine with it going into the regular tablet mode. I'm okay with that. That's great. But you'll see that a couple things have, or one thing's happened here. When I switched into tablet mode, instead of showing all these items, home, demos, features, tutorials, FAQs by now, I now have a different menu that's going on, a shorter menu. And so I'll show you what that looks like here. So basically, here's our first menu, and we're showing this until it gets tablet and desktop, and then we're disabling. Now I could make a custom thing for that. And then here, this menu here, we're disabling on desktop, and then we're saying, hey, let's also disable it below 501. And then we're showing this guy. This guy we're going to disable above 500. It's disabled, so 501 it's disabled. Under 500 it's enabled. And so that's why this menu switches to this shorter version. It's pretty much the same menu, but we removed home and features. So let's say you needed a shorter menu on tablet for whatever reason, you can do that. You can switch the menu that you have loaded up, which is pretty cool. And then normally we'd get down to 767 here, and this is when it would switch to its phone. And you can see down here that changes a little bit based on the phone settings. But our header's not changing, and that's because if you remember, we said, hey, keep this menu up here until 500 and then below 501, so 500 below, we're going to disable it now, and we're going to put this one instead. And so when I get to 500, now it's going to change to have this menu. So yeah, that's one way you can use. I think the majority way people will use it is, let me find an example here. Well, it would be if you had too many menu items, right? And too many, and usually if you can wait till 980 for that break to happen, great. But if you can't wait till then and your menu items start stacking, you'd want to make the switch sooner, like at, let's say in this example, let's say I wanted to switch at 1100. Well, now you can do that. You can go in here and say, hey, show this menu until 1100, and then show this one from 1100 to the mobile one, or skip this step and just say, hey, show this one to 1100 and then show the mobile one. So you can do that as well. But yep, handy little feature that we have in. All right, cheers, y'all.